And together, we shall face the future.
Huh? What on earth?
What's going on over there? Why are there Bian and magistrates swarming the place? This is bad, little minion. Come on, we gotta check it out.
Fortune's edge.
Perfect timing. Could use a hand here.
What's going on?
Time to test this blade. The outer peaks have been compromised. Magistrates are breaking through. No time to explain. Fight now, talk later.
This time, I will be the shield.
These Bian won't let up. It's insane.
We kept the outer peaks hidden for years. How'd they find us? Yi, any idea what tipped them off?
I don't know. I just calibrated the Tianluo veil today. It was working perfectly. Either way, we've got to hold it. If the veil falls, the outer peaks loses its last line of defense.
Can't believe it. What are you doing here?
Traitor.
Shisyong, are you behind all this?
I came under orders, nothing more.
You mean you filthy traitor! Sold us out to curry favor with your new masters, did you?
I've said it already. I'm here under the 9 chapters' command to subdue the drifters. Beyond that, I know nothing. Besides, after I left, didn't you change every old entrance?
Say no more. I believe you. Your old comrades, your mentors, your juniors, we're all standing here before you. You, of all people, know whether we're truly guilty. I'll ask you only once. Will you truly raise your blade against us? Forget the 9 chapters' orders. I want your answer. From the heart.
The drifters have broken the law, yes. But committed no grave crimes, harmed no innocents. The sentence is too harsh.
Then come back to us, Shisyong. What happened that day was a tragedy, an accident. If you let the 9 chapters chain you to the past, drowning in grief, even Buxia wouldn't want to see you like this.
That day? How dare you? Shifu, Buxia, their souls still wander, unquiet. And you call it an accident, as if dressing it up in gentler words could bring them back. Kajou, the day I left the drifters, I told you, Yuming is gone. What stands here is a nameless magistrate of Yingtian. Draw your blades. I will not fight the defenseless.
Justin, you really need to strike at us? You sure?
I'm not your Haojing anymore. Whatever we had is gone. We stand on opposite sides now.
If that's your choice, then I'll fight you with all I've got. Whatever needs saying can wait. We'll talk after we've settled this.
Return to the misty sea. We shall face together. Return to the misty sea.
Justin, you've grown so strong.
Kejo, answer me this. The drifters only think about tearing things down. Have you ever thought about what comes after? If the 9 chapters fall and the filthoids run rampant with no one to hold them back, who will protect the common folk?
We will! What else do you think we've trained our whole lives for?
What about the deteriorators?
They're no longer human. We cut them down all the same.
And if that deteriorator was once your mentor, your dearest friend, your family!
But
Enough! Please, come with me. There has to be another way. Sorry for dragging you here without warning. I've run the numbers. If we keep fighting head-on, our chances of winning are under 10%. We're up against the Sentinels of Juntian, elite enforcers who guard the Hall of Adjudication and the core of the 9 chapters. They're far stronger than any ordinary magistrate, and the 9 chapters will keep sending them reinforcements. But us drifters, we're only human. When we're wounded, we need time to heal. At this pace, the outer peaks won't hold for long. I can't just stand by while our people bleed away their strength. I'm going to take a gamble. Rumor has it that deep within the labyrinth of Yanyin lies a relic left by the Jishu sect's forebears. Something powerful enough to turn the tide of battle. But in all these years, no one's cracked the vault's defenses to reach the final chamber. I've tried more than once, and failed every time. Now with you here, I want to try again. Who knows? Maybe this time we'll make it. The Labyrinth of Yanyin, a vault built by the forerunners of the Jishu sect. Back in the sect's golden age, we had genius inventors beyond counting. Their mightiest mecha puppets were vast as drifting isles, their shadows blotting out the sun as they soared. Sadly, those wonders were reduced to ash in the flames of the Battle of Shuli. This vault is one of the few legacies that survive. We built our base into this cliffside so we could study it, hoping to unlock its secrets.
Got it.
Everyone's still out there fighting for their lives. We're running out of time. Let's move. If we fail, and I mean if, we can still make it back in time to help hold the line.
Hey, none of that defeatist talk. The Demon King and her trusty little minion haven't met a maze we couldn't beat. Relax, we've got this.
Pearl in the Bottle. A classic trial the Jishu sect set for its initiates. Looks like you two have done this before. I'll skip the tutorial. Defensive mecha puppets. Stay sharp.
Huh? No mechanical orbs? That's odd.
The whole labyrinth really is one seamless design. The founder's craftsmanship is breathtaking.
Whoa! A hidden chamber! The missing orbs have gotta be in here. Come on, little minion! Let's nail this in one go!
Good. First mechanical orb secured. Keep this up and we'll be able to move forward. Excellent. I didn't expect us to make such quick progress. At this pace, we'll be back in time to help the others. There's a Terra Colossus guarding this room. Whatever's inside must be of great value. Bronze for bones and hidden edges in its clockwork heart. Terra Colossus strikes are brutal. Best we get around it and attack from the side.
Return to the misty sea.
I've read of its powers in the old records. This is Mechanical Nexus, the Bane. The beam it fires can activate other Jishu constructs, causing them to change according to set rules.
Woohoo! Jackpot! Let's give it a whirl, little minion.
Suyi, what's wrong? Are you worried about them?
I'm wondering if what I'm looking for is really here, or if this is all just a waste of effort. But once the arrow leaves the bow, there's no calling it back. Once you make up your mind, you must banish all doubts and give it your best shot. That's what my aunt taught me.
Right. Then let's go all out. Together.
The gravity here is strange. Could this also be the handiwork of the Jishu sect in ancient times?
Whoa! I never imagined such a vast chamber hidden inside the mountain.
That tower ahead should be the heart of the labyrinth. Let's head for it.
Over there looks fishy. Should we take a closer look?
These bearings look like they can set the neighboring cogs in motion. Study how they interlock. See if you can piece together a path forward.
blank slates just reformed. Exactly like in the painting. Amazing!
With ingenious craft, the world unfolds in myriad forms. I've heard of this miraculous technique, but to see it here with my own eyes? Honestly, if we weren't so pressed for time, I'd lock myself in here for half a month, studying every last detail before leaving. So this is the prototype of the mech bird. Brings back memories. When I was a child, I'd copy its form from picture books again and again, dreaming of riding it through the skies. Climb on. It'll carry you to the next destination. Return to the misty sea. Like a flash. Vanish. Tower built entirely with mortise and tenon joinery. The craftsmanship is extraordinary.
So Yi, there's something written on that stone stele up ahead.
Okay, I didn't catch all that fancy talk, but sounds like there's a legendary weapon hidden in here.
Then we're definitely in the right place.
Once we restore the tower's master shaft, the secret of this place will be within our grasp. Come on, the others are still holding the line. We've no time to lose.
building an entire underground palace just to stash something down here.
Must be something very valuable.
Historical records suggest the labyrinth was built decades after the Battle of Shuli.
The Battle of Shuli. I've heard it mentioned a few times, but I never really knew what it was.
It was the battle that brought about the Jishu sect's downfall and the beginning of the 9 chapters corruption. I'll tell you the full story another time. We're closing in on the final truth, which is exactly when we can't afford to let our guard down.
is really bad.
They're not actually big ants. They're unique megacouples built in their likeness. They shot.
Return to the misty sea.
Seriously, with all these puzzles and traps, who else but me and little Minion could have made it this far? After all that effort, there'd better be a legendary treasure here. Don't you dare disappoint the Demon King!
This is another Steely.
Hey, little Minion, this half of jade? It's a perfect match for the piece the Argent Loom dropped when it fled.
The heaven-wrought cannon. Could it be?
Suyi, is this what you were after?
Sure is. This is the trump card we needed. Perfect. I knew we'd pull it off with you on our side.
After all this hard work, the Demon King will make a dazzling entrance they'll never forget!
Make way! We're here to turn the tide. Fox Hunter, see the falcon-shaped Jishu cannons on either side of the platform. This is the heaven-wrought cannon. Just use the bane to mark a target, and the heaven-wrought cannon will rain down fire. Now, feel the might of the barrage.
Exhilarating. Truly exhilarating. How did you find a way to activate the cannon? It's a godsend. With this support, I'll smash them to pieces. Ouch!
Preposterous. The outcome is yet undecided. It's far too early for such empty roasts.
Fine. Then I'll start by taking you down, Shisui.
more
like
like it. Ha ha! At last, one of our sect's ancient creations sees daylight again. So, magistrates, still got the nerve to fight us now?
A single victory hardly shifts the grand design. Craft and contrivance are but trifles before the mandate of heaven.
Trouble! Taishu Mausoleum is under attack! All units fall back! Now!
The second symbol, Thor. Essence to embrace, facade to renounce, disbandment for the whole. A marsh dries for the mountain's sake. One loss to preserve the whole.
My head. It hurts again. Could it be?
That was incredible! Elegant arc, flawless aim, and such glorious firepower!
Hey! Are you praising my little minion, or drooling over your sect's fancy cannon?
Well, our predecessors were masters of their craft. Their creations truly embodied the wisdom of heaven and earth. All right, enough teasing. Let's be serious. If it weren't for you, today would have been a disaster. I mean it. Thank you. Truly.
That was slick. Only you could pull that off. I've got to admit, you've outshone me.
Huh? You look pale. You didn't get hurt, did you?
Little minion, say something. You all right?
The second sign has stirred, which means the prophecy is already in motion. Shiryu, what exactly are you after?
The second symbol, Thor. Essence to embrace, facade to renounce, disbandment for the whole. A marsh dries for the mountain's sake. One loss to preserve the whole. You will take shelter deep in the mountains, compromising the outer peaks, drawing the sentinels of Juntian to their gates. It is a feint, nothing more. All we seek is that you draw the city guard away. Hold your ground a little longer, and they will fall back.
Spare me the prophecy talk. If the ending's already written, why should I care? Let me go.
There is no need to rush. It seems there is much we have misunderstood about one another. Let me begin with this. I have never sought to become a god. I regret what happened at the altar. You matter to me. There were things I could not control. But know this, you were never a pawn to be played and cast aside.
And what is it you want?
In Huashu today, the gods avert their gaze from the living, and mortals have grown numb. You have seen what the 9 chapters of Dafeng have become. My aim is simple, to cast the gods down from their lofty thrones.
Cast down the gods? You mean, to kill them?
Correct. But the power of the 9 chapters is without equal. No mortal means can oppose it. Unless I borrow the strength of one who wields a force unlike any other.
Resonance. That's why you sought me out.
Indeed. I thought this ancient power was nothing more than a relic of half-forgotten legends. Until fate led me to you. You may not yet understand the true nature of resonance, a power to guide and to command. It was with this force that our ancestor Yan founded the 9 chapters, subduing the Filthoids and shaping them into the Loon God's enforcers of order. That is why only a kindred power can wound Tai Hao. By your hand, Tai Hao was struck, and the sentinels drawn away. And in the heart of that raging storm, we tore open a bridge wide enough to bring down the gods. You too have a place in this ending. Will you not hear the reward I offer? Hush. Listen. The wheels of fate are already turning. See now. All has been made ready. Tai Hao lies wounded. Its defenses thinned. Now comes the decisive stroke. To breach the Taishu mausoleum with your power. Once the plan is in motion, there will be no turning back. The world itself will be overturned. Zhu, are you ready?
Since the day of my fall, long have I awaited this hour. Through moons, seasons, and turning years have I endured. My resolve hath never wavered, nor doth it admit the shadow of doubt. Yet thou, thine heart is unquiet. Hath the bond of former days softened thy will?
Zhu, the covenant of souls we forged at the altar was never meant to grant your sight into my thoughts. And yet, perhaps there is some truth in what you say. I wonder how she fares in the mountains. She must despise me deeply by now. The resonance, once wielded by the founder of the 9 chapters, has returned to this land, born by a traveler from beyond. Does it not strike you as curious, Zhu, that something beyond design itself may be at work here? With time, all things shift, and the world has long forgotten why the gods exist at all. Should they one day learn that the deities they revere are but works of mortal hands, how would they feel, I wonder?
The sentiment of mortals toucheth not my heart. This alone I seek, to draw Tai Hao into the pyre, and quench the hatred that through unnumbered centuries hath burned without cease.
Our needs may differ, yet our paths match. Come. To the grave that fate has prepared for us. And today, we shall set right the false order that binds Hua Xu.
How do you fare? Thank you. The headache's gone.
Forgive me. I was not here to watch over you. I've only just returned. Has Zhiliu's second prophecy already come to pass?
Yes. She used me as bait to lure the magistrates into raiding the outer peaks, just as she foretold. But her true aim wasn't to destroy the outer peaks. It was to draw the magistrates and Bian away, creating an opening to act elsewhere.
I see. So that was the cause of this sudden withdrawal. At the time, I was in the city and beheld the great tremor from the heights of the Hall of Adjudication. The townsfolk stood frozen in dread. By the time I departed, order had been restored, yet none knew the truth of what had occurred. I must apologize. I tarried in the city on personal business. Had I returned but a little sooner.
There's no need to apologize for Shu. You have matters of your own. As your friend, I only hope you see your wish fulfilled. But if ever you face something you cannot handle alone, promise me you will tell me. I will help in whatever way I can.
Your words I shall remember. I found a lead on breaking the hypnosis. Yet such matters are best spoken of when all are assembled. For now, before your strength is restored, pray take the air a while.